15 years ago, the Children's Aid Society created an extraordinary partnership to improve the lives and education of the children in Washington Heights. Working with the Department of Education and building on our experience in operating community centers throughout Manhattan for the last 100 years, the Children's Aid Society created a bold new approach to schooling that met the needs of the whole child. These are called community schools.
Compared to a traditional school, a community school has extended hours, extended services, and extended relationships. That is, it brings the community into the school and it also serves the community.
It feels different from a regular public school. It feels like a place that's inviting and welcoming to a community. And I think that is a critical component.
We have a concept in our work that we call the developmental triangle. And it really starts with children at the center of the triangle, and we are keeping our eye on the needs of children all the time. One side is the core instructional program, which is what we hold schools responsible for. The second leg of the triangle is enrichment. It's extra learning opportunities. And then on the bottom of the triangle, we're bringing in a whole set of services that are responsive to the unmet needs of the children in that school. Things like medical services, dental services, mental health, and social services.
The first thing that is taken away from children are the basics: art, music, sports, enrichment programs, and Children's Aid has brought those back into our school. It's made my job where I feel that I am giving children the tools necessary to become lifelong learners, and also that drive that they want to come to school every day and that there is purpose.
Our ability to work closely with the principals and sort of align and integrate their educational focus with our child welfare and youth development approach is, I believe, when it's working at its best.
I think that also children want and need their support with their healthy growth and development, so that when we provide children with sound teeth to last them throughout their life, when we're providing them with good eyesight, when we're providing them with the kinds of medical and mental health benefits that we can here, that offers just a lifetime of more choices for children.
We see children, regardless of their immigration status, regardless of their medical insurance. We are here to service the children and their families.
The GolKids program originated with the premise of preventing obesity in the neighborhoods of Washington Heights. In order for the program to work, we need to involve the parents. And the way we do that is when they have parent meetings over at the school, GolKids is present.
Well, families in the community are extremely isolated. They're mostly immigrant families from Mexico or the Dominican Republic. This program provides tremendous community for the parents and the children. Because this isolation, they form friendships with other parents. They want to come to this school. So the school is basically a magnet for them within this community.
I came over here in 1993 looking for some support because I have to go to work and I didn't have babysitter to take care of my child. But after that, I realized that they have an adult program which I need to get some skill in computer, helping with my education.
Pregnant women enter the community schools at PS5 and PS8. So we're providing integrated and comprehensive services for families for 5 years before parents even enter kindergarten.
Children's Aid Society is good for kids, but it's good for parents too. This is a workshop that every day the school provides to the parents.
I was a parent, single parent with 2 children, going to school, trying to have a job at the same time. And as soon as CAS came into our school site, they took my children as their children.
I think the arts has a twofold value for young people. One is actually learning the art form, learning art skills. Another value is using art to teach. I think something that's really great about the cast in that performance is there are 8 members of the cast, and 2 of those cast members are actually special education students. And yet, getting up on stage and performing is an opportunity and a venue for them to focus.
All of these offerings in our community schools are designed to level the playing field for our poor children, to give them the same opportunities that more affluent children have. There is no better return on investment than uplifting a child from poverty with a good education.
The partnership with Children's Aid Society has made my job infinitely easier. To have a critical friend, a partner.
One person can't do this, even a few people, but you have to have the know-how, and Children's Aid has really made a commitment in this school, made a commitment to the families and to the children. And the best thing is to the children, because the children, when they come in here, they don't want to leave. And school every day is here from 7:15 in the morning, and the children are still here at 6 o'clock at night.
And it has been really difficult to make them leave at 6 o'clock, but they stay because they feel that they're wanted and that their voice is important, and what they're doing here is important.
I went from being somebody who didn't really care about anything to caring about everything. And Children's Aid made it possible because I started realizing that in my neighborhood we didn't have much. And once Children's Aid came to this neighborhood, it changed everything.
We have a lot of evidence that community schools are a better approach than a traditional model. And we have very powerful results about improvements in academic achievement, improvements in student and teacher attendance, dramatic increases in parent involvement, and improvements in school climate.
Our students, just by their success rate and the colleges that they attend and the graduation rate, it's definitely a model that should be copied.
What I learned in with Children's Aid is something that I take strongly to my heart, and that's why I want to show to the kids, and hopefully they learn and feed off of me and pass it along, because you know, it's not about your name that's going to be remembered, it's the lessons.
We have several strategies that we use to help people learn about and adapt our model to their own needs and circumstances. We have seen great interest in the community school strategy from colleagues all over the country and really all over the world. In fact, we have had visitors from 40 different countries come to see our community schools in action in New York City.
The needs children have in, let's say, in the places where we work, we have a large immigrant population, which means that many of the children who come to elementary schools are behind in their language acquisition. Many of the children are not, let's say, accustomed to certain aspects of Dutch society. We provide them with early childhood programs, parental involvement programs, after-school programs. And what is also very important is that we notice that principals cannot do their job on their own. They need other professionals to make those changes happen.
Increasingly, our leaders all recognize that providing everything that children need under one roof, the school roof, makes sense. The Children's Aid Society is deeply committed to continuing its advocacy across this country and beyond until every school is a community school.